Once that solid form became a child, we were born into this world. So we went through those phases of a gas, a liquid, and a solid. Most people just identify with their solid form or their liquid form. And when I say the liquid form, I'm talking about that part of us which represents the emotional aspect of who we are. Because you look at our central nervous system, which is connected to all of our various different body organs and regulates our body fluids. How we physically feel is directly connected to our nervous system. And a lot of people primarily only identify with their form, their body, as well as how they feel about things. A lot of people don't identify with the consciousness that is within the form. When you look at our ancient traditions and a lot of our indigenous teachings, we always had various different techniques that we taught in order for the mind to separate from the matter, or the mind to manage or master the matter. When you look at the various different things that monks in Tibet do, that show you that their mind is stronger than the matter, or their mind is over their physical form, it's showing you that. When you look at fasting or yoga or some of these other various different techniques that we've taught traditionally, they were specifically utilized in order for us to master the form. And these are ancient traditions and teachings that we've had. The West don't teach that. The West is not invested in looking at the mind over matter.
When they say self, they're talking about this.
Yeah.
They're talking about
Most people just identify with the form, you know? So this is my hat right here. It's clear that this belongs to me and it's mine. This shirt is mine as well. It belongs to me. And you can see this, the distinction that it's not me, it's mine. It belongs to me. This is also my hand. This belongs to me. So what am I ultimately? Because these are my hands. You could say the same thing with my voice. My voice is mine. It's my voice, but it's not me. So greater is thee that is within us than my voice, my hands, my hat, my shirt. Most people don't make that type of distinction. And when you look at a lot of the traditions of the Buddhists and they talk about being able to separate yourself from the physical world and to shun yourself from the materialism in this world and everything, it's teaching people to identify with the mind over the matter.
The art of detachment. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Exactly. And a lot of us don't learn any of that. We are completely attached to the form. When you see a baby, when that consciousness is incarnated into that baby's form, when you look at a baby, you can see a baby using this form and realizing that this is new, that this consciousness is in this body. And that baby has to learn how to attend the world and how to express itself through the five senses that come along with this form. That is no different than buying a new vehicle and sitting inside of that vehicle and trying out the radio and turning this on and sitting inside of it. Babies do the exact same thing in this physical form. So when I say knowledge of self, I'm talking about identifying the consciousness that is within the form, realizing that greater is thee, or that which is within us, than what we are so attached to, whether that is our name, whether that is our voice, whether it is our job or our profession or our career, whether that is the money we got.
We are beyond all those things.
That shows you that that's not you. It's a part of you, because you could lose that money, you could lose your voice, but that don't mean that you're lost. You're still here. You could lose physically a limb, but you're still here. So greater is you that is within you than what most people are attached to in terms of this form. So I would say that's like the basic foundation of knowledge of self. And people who are Christians, it tells you right there in the Bible that in the beginning was a word, and the word was with God, and the word was God, and the word became flesh. Or you're made in the image and the likeness of God. It tells you all of that right in the Bible. Genesis is what genes is. That's what Genesis is. You separate the words, genes is. Genes are a secret code or a writing. It's DNA. So what we consider to be God or supreme intelligence or deity or whatever you want to call that, that is encoded within your very DNA. That's your true Genesis. That's what genes actually is.